How's it going, everybody? So I think Drill Cycle is the strongest cycle deck in the game right now, and it also has the most outplay potential. When I say outplay potential, I mean cycling to your evolution snowball with your drill and poisoning the tower over and over and over with some other pressure cards as well. But yeah, this deck right here that I'm playing is 2.4 average cost. It is very, very insanely fast cycle. You can really defend anything, and you might be like, Counter, where the heck is your air defense? Well, you don't even need it with this deck, to be honest, because you can just cycle poison, snowball, evil cannon, and also pressure the whole time while they're trying to attack you, that it's like, man, it doesn't even matter. So decent Goblin damage right there. It's almost always a good idea to go for your snowball with the drill if they have any type of units that can of course be pushed back. So he's got, looks like, minor control with the minions. This version was pretty popular last season. I haven't seen much of it this season, but maybe that now that the Vines got a little bit of a nerf, and of course the Goblin Giant got a slight nerf as well, we'll see some more cycle decks. I'm gonna go snowball. He's gonna log that. I probably should have snowballed instantly to predict the skellies right there. I would have gotten some more damage, or at least some more pressure to force out more elixir. But yeah, this deck is very fun to play, and you might be like, if you don't enjoy the spammy type decks, maybe you won't like it, but I kind of enjoy the fast cycle decks where it actually requires you to defend big pushes with a lot of cycle cards. That makes the game fun to me. I just enjoy cycle over beatdown, but I'm gonna go for the cannon like this right here for the wall breakers, and then berserker in the back for that miner. So not a bad start right here. It's currently 6:20 in the morning when I'm recording this video, so I can't be too loud. Don't want to like wake people up in my house, but you know, I'm locked in. I really wanted to play Clash Royale today. It's one of those days, like, I just woke up and I was like, dude, I really want to play. And that doesn't happen that often, but today is also Clash Royale League, so I'm going to be, it starts in like 2 hours from now, so I figured I'd get some warm-up in with this deck as well. Gonna go for Snowball. Nice, beautiful prediction right there on the minions. I mean, it doesn't even matter what we predict, as long as he doesn't have Mighty Miner and Cycle, he can't really stop the drill with anything besides the cannon if I place it in the very front. So we got to be a little bit wary of that. I'm going to go for the drill here. He might cannon. We'll see if he's smart enough to do so. He does. Okay, so well played by him. I'm going to go Snowball over the Skellies or whatever he wants to place. Okay, nice. He's going to have to log that late. I don't think we got a shot right there. I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest, but it's okay. It doesn't even matter because the pressure with the drill is just way more than the miner, in my opinion. And also the main reason why it's just better, this deck is better than his nowadays, is because the Evo Snowball. So I'm going to go for the drill. He poisons my cannon. He missed the cannon. Wait a second. That's a huge mistake. We can go poison. He's going to log, but it doesn't matter. We're pretty much just poison cycling at this point. So we're down, or we're up at like 700 damage. I like the situation that we're in. Let's go for the Berserker at the back. He does have 3-card cycle, but guys, we have 2.4 average cost. Who cares if he has 3-card cycle? We basically have 3-card cycle if you think about it. Gonna go poison. He's gonna log that probably right now. There it is. I can go for my skellies up top for the minions. Okay, should be vibing. I'm gonna go for my berserker at the back like this. Might as well just keep going Goblin Drill on offense. There's not really a downside to doing so. We could maybe predict the Evo. Oh, I was gonna say we can predict the minions with the Evo cannon, but I didn't get that down in time. I'd rather just snowball right there. Perfect. Look at the damage on tower. We get like 500. We catch the miner, and man, this guy is getting absolutely rolled. Should we go for the prediction this time with the Evo cannon? I don't think so. You know what? I'm going to do it. Minions, maybe? Nice! We got the minions! Oh, that's game, I think. He's not even going to log those goblins at this point. Man, that minions predict was nice. It also got the Evo wall breakers. He gave us like the perfect evolution cannon right there with the wall breakers and the minions. And after that game, or after that happened, you know he closed the app like immediately. He didn't take a half second. He just double tap swipe. Bang. I've done it so many times, and trust me, I've been there. But yeah, good win to start off the video right there. You guys can see the strength of this deck when used correctly. Our goal for this video is to get to 2,000 trophies. I'm like 150 away on this account, so I figured I might as well grind up a few trophies and see what happens. Gonna go Ice Spirit like this right here, drill on the opposite lane. They always play something. I knew it! Okay, so this is kind of a bait trick that I've learned from watching and facing Goblin Drill, is that whenever you place an Ice Spirit at the bridge first play, a lot of players, you know, obviously some are gonna let it go. Wow, 1,000 damage from that is insane. But he had no choice because he can't play the Giant Skelly because the Bomber would splash. Sorry, I'm yapping. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, when you play your Ice Spirit, some people are going to be like, oh, we have to defend that, right? Because it's the game just started. I don't want to take early damage. And then, bang, you instantly drill Bomber other side because you're going to predict them placing a card. And even though that was like a 2-elixir snowball, that still got me all that damage. So, you know, it's just these little things like that that can get you good with a cycle deck, or, you know, little tiny tricks like that that'll make you better at the game, especially overall. He's going to have Ice Wizard Giant Skeleton. What the heck is this? Fireball? Maybe balloon? I don't know, actually, what his win con is. It could be graveyard. Oh, what the heck? Pekka. Okay, wait, Pekka Giant Skeleton? What in the world? This guy's deck is insane. I still think he might have balloon because of the way his deck is built with the Ice Wizard Fireball. That combination wouldn't be too bad, I guess, but I feel like maybe graveyard's an option too. We have poison if he graveyards. I don't think he has graveyard though. That doesn't make that much synergy. I guess he does have Evo Snow. I don't know. His deck is very, very, very odd, if I'm just being honest. I'm gonna go for the drill on the side and then Bomber again. Because if he giant skellies, of course, the bomber is going to splash unless he plays something else, which he has to play something else now. Oh, look at the bomber! Look at the bomber! That's why you always bomber the river with your drill if they have a big unit that you are predicting them to place. So I'm going to go for the cannon like this right here for the Ice Wizard. It didn't even hit the Ice Wiz. I'm trash. It's okay, though. We'll go Berserker up top and then Skellies on top of the giant Skelly like that. A 1400 damage lead and an elixir lead, I think. I'm going to go for the Ice Spirit like this right here. Don't jump! Oh, a little bit too early on that Ice Spirit. My bad. Mother Witch does come down, but look at the Goblin damage we are currently getting on the tower. I don't know if we should poison that. I think we shouldn't because we're going to be down too much elixir if we do. And he's more than likely going to go for his win con here. What is his win con, by the way? He still hasn't played it. Pekka in the back. Okay, that's, you know, not amazing. It's like kind of like a weird Pekka Goblin Giant deck, but he doesn't have the Goblin Giant, I guess. Unless he does. I don't want to speak too soon, but this defense is going to be very hard. We have to get to our Evolution Snowball. That is the key to defending most of these pushes, the big ones. And I definitely wanted to face beatdown this video with this deck because I want to show y'all how you can defend against these type of pushes. So I'm going to go poison like this. There's the Fireball on my cannon. That's fine. I'm going to go Ice Spirit up top. All right, so we're still vibing, kind of. I'm going to go Skellies. No, I played the Skellies like a little bit too early. Let's go Berserker. Nice Evo Cannon right there to kill the Mother Witch. I can go Evo Snow as well, and we're probably down a few damage. Yeah, that was a little bit of a sloppy defense because of those Skellies, to be honest. I can definitely play a better defense here, hopefully, on this one. Let's go for the Ice Spirit like this, and then Cannon over here to make sure he can't Fireball my tower in the cannon this time. Even though I don't really care if he does, it doesn't do that much for him, I guess. He's going to go Ice Wiz. I'm going to Skellies up top just to make the Pekka hold for a second, then go for a second bomber like this. Ice Spirit up top. He might Fireball. We'll see. He does Fireball. Okay, that's completely fine with me. I can go for the drill like this, and then I can go Berserker. Double Berserker action on top of the Ice Wizard. He's going to have Inferno Tower? What in the world? Yo, how is this guy like top ladder? I guess it is early season, but man, that's kind of cool that this guy's top ladder with such a weird deck. I still think he has that balloon. Oh, bad timing on that drill. He goes for the giant Skelly at the exact moments. It is what it is, though. I'm just going to snowball commit with it. Even if we overcommit a bit on offense, it doesn't really matter. Wait, Goblin? Oh, we almost got a Goblin shot right there. Unfortunately, we did not, but I can just go Bomber to the side like this. Berserker the backy. Fireball is my Bomber. That's not really going to do anything for him because this deck is 2.4 average. We are right back to a Bomber. He goes for another Pekka. Okay, as long as we get to triple, I think once we get in triple, we can literally just cycle 1 trillion drill snowball poisons on his tower, and he really should not be able to do anything. So I still don't see a win condition. Like, I don't think he has one at this point. I'm convinced he has no win con. I guess Giant Skelly is his win con with the Pekka. I'm just going to go Evo Cannon up top to DPS down the Ice Wizard, then go for my... Yeah, I guess we Evo Snow like this, and then we go for a Ice Spirit up top. I can go for the Skellies like this. I can go for the Bomber down low. Poison on the Mother Witch. Okay, I like this. I'm going to go Cannon up top just to make sure the Giant Skelly doesn't come near my tower. Snowball for the Ice Wiz to make sure it dies, and then we are vibing drill on offense, and just like that, we're right back in there with another bomber at the river. It's just such a fast cycle deck, and the defense is so simple that even when you're down elixir, Evo Cannon, Evo Snowball, Poison, think about that trinity of cards, plus the bomber, honestly, for 2 elixir, gives you so much value that it's like, it doesn't even matter if you're overcommitting, because you can almost never get punished, and that's the beauty of cycle decks in this game, is that you defend so cheaply. I'm gonna go for the drill like this. He's still fireballing my cannons. I don't know what's happening, to be honest, with only 15 seconds left. This is maybe the weirdest deck I've ever faced. The fact that he's winning with this, though, I mean, respect. If he actually is playing this and didn't accidentally build the wrong deck or something, then fair play, because this guy's the GOAT. We're just gonna go for the poison. I think we can take the tower before the timer runs out, excuse me, and yeah, we do get the W right there. It feels crazy to me that it's already September. Like, I don't know what it is, but I think that just the summer goes by so much faster than other months in this, like, life, I swear. I don't know what it is, but just gonna go for the drill. Bomber, he didn't fall for the old Ice Spirit the river trick this time, or this guy didn't, but it's okay. He's gonna go for the minions and then Witch. I'm just gonna snowball the minions like that. So what is this deck? Probably I was gonna say Giant Graveyard. It could be Giant Graveyard, actually, with the Witch here. I'm gonna go for this and then go Ice Spirit up top to make sure that jumps on top of the Skellies. Not too bad right there. Okay, Cannon is the GOAT for 3 elixir. I mean, it's honestly, like, I'm not being biased here. It is better than a Tesla. And it's 4 elixir, which is crazy. The only reason Tesla is better is air, but that's, like, even in this meta, you don't even need Tesla because there's not really many air decks because of the vines. So it's like, you know, there's no reason to use a Tesla right now, which is kind of funny, but just gonna go for the drill and get that damage right there. He didn't really defend that very well, to be honest, but yeah, you can see the pressure with this deck. I don't even need to describe what I'm doing. I'm just literally cycling. Like, there's not a crazy high amount of skill that it takes to play offense with this deck. The skill, I guess, if you want to put that that in quotation marks, comes down to the defending with this deck, especially later in the game. So single elixir is always going to be pretty easy, I'd say. Let's go for the drill bomber again. He goes for the mini Pekka on that. That should be one bomber hit, maybe? No, we do not get the shot. I guess we'll cannon. My cycle's a bit awkward. I don't want to use my Evo Snow on that. Maybe I should have just snowballed that and ate it, because now we just wasted our cannon pretty much for the minions, which is not really ideal at all. I'm going to go for the Ice Spirit like this over here for the mini Pekka, and then we should be vibing. So yeah, nice kiting around right there, and mini Pekka is going to get him not really much value in this matchup either, I'd like to think. So I'm guessing it's Goblin Giant, but I could be wrong. Let's go for another drill bomber. I mean, we've already played, what, 4 drill bombers in the first 2 minutes of the game, which is absolutely insane. That's 5 elixir, that's 8 elixir, and he overcommitted 2, and we still get a bit of damage right there. So I can just defend now. Evo Witch could be a little bit of an issue for me, to be honest, but we'll see what he wants to do for this. If he doesn't go in with this, it's okay. Oh wow, he actually goes Golem the back. I did not even think about him having Golem, but I guess Witch with Golem, you know, Witch kind of synergizes, like I said yesterday, with pretty much every deck. I'm gonna go Evo Snow. No, I did not expect a bar barrel to come out of him. I thought he was gonna be like, okay, we got the minions, we're good over there, but no, he ended up bar barreling. That is not good for me. Let's go for the Evo Cannon. We gotta poison this Witch 1010% right there. Baby Dragon evolution, okay, I don't mind that. Let's go Snowball. I low-key forgot he had Baby Dragon until he played the evolution right there, but it's okay. I'm gonna go Skellies up top. He does have vines. All right, kind of, I guess, to be expected. Wow, that mini Pekka is moving at light speed. We have to snowball this for sure. And then I gotta go for the Berserker. Holy cow, they're moving so fast. Holy smokes. Okay, we're good. Let's go for the Drill plus Bomber on the right-hand side. The Baby Dragon speed boost, it just changes the whole game. It's even faster than Lumberjack Rage, I'm pretty sure. Wait, Goblin Drill? Dude, Goblin Drill just got 1,000 damage. That's absurd. He's gonna go Golem back. I'm actually gonna predict it right now with my Drill. Let's go Berserker. Drill, predict the Golem. Oh, shoot. He put Golem in the lane where he has a healthier tower. I don't know about that play. That was weird. Nice snowball right there, though, because, of course, I knew he's going to do that. Bombers on tower, the Goblins. Oh, that is beautiful. I did not expect him to kind of sloppily defend that, but that Evo snowball causes so much pressure that, like, now we have a great chance to win the game. Okay, there's the Witch evolution in the back. That is our kryptonite, I would say, in this situation. He's going to Baby Dragon. Yep, there's the Evo. All right, we got to poison. We have to double poison this Witch, I think. It's the only way. Let's go Evo Cannon up top. Does that? No, it doesn't hit the Witch, unfortunately, because it is just out of range. I have to poison again as soon as we can here, and I think that we're alive. Okay, good defense. Wait, the minions, bro, are you serious? We defended that so good, and then the minions take half my tower. All right, he does go for the vines on the left, kind of wasted vines, and now that we're almost in triple, it's time to just absolutely slam down drills on the tower. Let's go drill bomber the back, or drill the back and bomber the bridge, and then poison the switch as soon as I can right here. Okay. Not bad. He goes for the bar barrel. That's going to be a lot of damage on tower. He has to defend the drill. The drill. What? Wait, what? How did I get no hits right there? That's a scam. All right, let's go for the Skellies. Oh, he lost. There's no way that he's... that's not getting to my tower. I bet you guys $1 million it's not, because I can just cycle back around to an Evo Snow, then drill one more time with the poison, and that's going to be over before the Golem even, like, gets anywhere near my tower. Let's go drill. Let's go poison. Then we can just cannon on 0 for this Golem if I need to, which I don't even need to be honest, but might as well for the memes, and then snowball to make sure the tower does go down. So, yeah, good win right there. Not a good Golem by him at the end, but yeah, we still defended that pretty well. That big push that was coming down with the Evo Witch. I like this guy. This guy's a goat because he always runs an off-meta Giant Skeleton deck, and I'm a fan of Giant Skeleton. I'm going to go Snowball on his tower right here because we don't have our Drill in cycle. Honestly, Drill first play is a little bit risky, but there's a very minimal ways to just completely lose from it. He's got Berserker. Yep, there it is, the goat Giant Skeleton right there. We're facing a lot of that. I've already faced, what? Wait, is this our third deck or second deck with Giant Skeleton in this video? I low-key forgot. Just gonna go Ice Spirit up top like this right here, and then Skellies to kite back the Giant Skelly. Poison on the graveyard. That's completely fine with me. I'm gonna go in. Oh my gosh, he lost the game, I'm pretty sure. The reason he lost is because he played that Vines. I can just go Ice Spirit, then Skellies for the Giant Skeleton to make sure it doesn't connect to my tower. And then just like that, we take majority of his tower because Furnace is not quite as good as it was before, so it doesn't defend everything. And yeah, we take half his tower because of his aggression, and I don't know what it is. I think Graveyard has gotten to a point where people just kind of slap it down and don't really have to think about it too much. I'm not sure what that Berserker was. We can just cannon for that all. That should perfect defend that, I believe, if I'm not tripping. I think that's perfect defense. Yeah, that is definitely perfect defense right there. Oh, really close to not being perfect defense. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, Graveyard is just, you pretty much can slap it down whenever. And I think people have gotten a little bit too, like, casual with just playing Graveyard in a single elixir, and they don't think about the the repercussions. So it's nice to have a win condition like the drill where I can actually punish somebody if they want to overcommit in single elixir. I'm going to go Ice Spirit like this right here, that I can just get my Skellies up top. We can poison the graveyard, of course, right now. And then I could go Berserker as well behind. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to go Berserker behind, which is completely fine with me. Yeah, let's go Berserker on top of the giant Skelly. That's good right there. He's going to go Berserker of his own most likely, so I'm just going to pre-snowball for it. Might as well go for it. Okay, he Barbarians? Wait, what? Okay, that is actually really good for me. I'm not going to lie. He had Divines. Wow. So 8 elixir. I mean, he had to, though, if he didn't want the Barbs to completely get no value, but now he just spent so much. I'm going to go Ice Spirit like this, then Evo Snowball for his Berserker prediction. Did we get it? We do. Nice. So that should get us a few shots on tower with the Goblin Drill. We'll take that. And then, oh, I almost did a dumb thing and poisoned that, but my brain kind of started working and realized, oh, he's got Graveyard Hunter. So I'm going to go poison like this right here. On top of that graveyard, we can go Skellies like this as well. All right, I'm going to go Ice Spirit to Kite. I got to go for the Evo Cannon up top to push back the Barbs, and then Snowball the Furnace as well. I like that. I like that. Honestly, I think we can Bomber. He might Vines. We'll see if he does even Vines that in time. He does Vines. I don't think that was a really good play, though, at this point, because the Barbs were pretty much already dead. There's the Giant Skelly. I should have put my Drill on the side, low-key, right there. He probably would have not expected it as much. But I'm going to go Cannon up top one more tile just to make sure. He might Furnace the River. He has Evo Furnace and Cycle, doesn't he? I might have done a bad thing. Yeah, I should not have put that up high. Let's go Poison. I know he has Graveyard. He's going to Graveyard here. I have to kind of cycle back to another Berserker and then Snowball on defense. I think we're okay, even though he's going to Vines this. There's the Vines. We can Snowball like that. I'm going to go... Nah, I was going to go Bomber again, but we don't need to. And just like that, we do take like, what, 900 damage or something right there, but it doesn't matter too much because I can just offensive drill with another Bomber, Ice Spirit like this, and we're right back in there. Bomber's on tower, and that's going to do it, guys. Just like that, you can see the strength of this deck. Just nothing he can do. I have so much pressure with the drills over and over and over that he just couldn't even keep up with this deck. The push is going pretty good right now, but this guy has Chef Tower, not exactly ideal. I'm going to go Drill Bomber first play because he most likely has Pekka Goblin Giant, or at least some type of version of Goblin Giants. If they have Chef Tower, the only two options that I really have been noticing is Golem or Goblin Giant. So it's like, you know, one or the other. The Bomber does not get that splash right there. How the heck? Looks like he does have the Goblin Giant version. I honestly, this is my least favorite one because it doesn't even have Pekka, I don't think, unless I'm tripping. Wow, that Prince got a charge. Nerf the Prince immediately. I'm just going to go Berserker on top of this. This one basically is just bridge spam with Goblin Machine and the Prince and the Furnace. It's so miserable to face this deck. He's going to go Goblin Giant to back. I'm honestly going to go Drill with the Bomber again. He might Machine this, most likely right here. Does he Machine or does he let that go? He goes for the Machine. Okay. I thought he might Tower Trade for a second there, but he goes for the Barbell too. Oh boy. I don't know if we can defend this. Let's go Ice Spirit to tank that first rocket, and then Berserker on the Goblin Machine. We got to go Skellies. Wow, where did my Berserker go, dude? What the heck was that? Okay, we should get King Tower activation at least here, I hope, out of this situation. Come on, please shoot. Okay, thank goodness it does get a King Tower activation at least. So now we can actually hopefully defend later in the game because that push was unstoppable, to be honest. The Berserker didn't do anything for me, though. I'm kind of disappointed in the Berserker right there, if I'm honest with y'all, but it's okay. We're only down like 400. We got King, or 600. I can't do math. We got King Tower. Not bad. Could definitely be a lot worse. He goes for the Furnace to back. I don't love just poisoning that unless it's on the strong side or the weak side tower. I mean, let's go for the Ice Spirit with this Drill right here. There's the Machine. I want to go Skellies like this, and then okay, we're gonna tank this one Fire Spirit. It is what it is. I'm gonna go for the Evo Cannon to kill the minions and hit the Furnace and the Machine as well. Pretty darn good value right there if I do say so myself. So, okay, I'll go Berserker for the Furnace just to make sure it dies. I don't want to take any more damage. We need to be very careful from this point on to not take any more chip damage from, like, random things, and try our best to defend big pushes as cleanly as we can. So, I'm just going to go for the Bomber with this. Okay, what is that Prince placement? Oh, no, Bomber, go crazy. Oh, I was hoping for one more right there. That was going to be so good. Let's go for the Cannon like this, and then I can go Skellies behind for this Prince. Let's go Drill again here, and then I'm going to go Bomber as soon as that Prince dies. Don't do it. Oh my gosh, Prince. Are you kidding me? I hate this card. All right, this is bad. All right, this is really bad. That was a bad Bomber, I guess, but I really thought the Prince would die. I underestimate that card so much. Okay, are we dead? I don't know. Let's Poison. I'm going to go Bomber down low like this. Berserker up top. Please, Prince, don't do this to me, Prince. He does go for the Vines. Kind of a wasted Vines, to be honest with you. I'm going to go Evo, or not Cannon, not Evo. Normal Cannon up top, I can't speak, but it's okay, that's fine right there. I've got my Drill if he goes for the Goblin Giant the River. That was a sloppy defense, but not gonna lie, I was panicking because of the Furnace. Let's go for the Bomber the back right here, and then see what he does want to do. So here comes the Prince and the Machine and all that jazz. I'm gonna go for the Ice Spirit early, and then I'm gonna go for my Skellies on top of the Goblin Giant, Evo Cannon like this. Nice, we got the minions! Oh, that's so satisfying. Let's go for a Drill on offense while he's gonna try and pressure me. Evo Snowed for the Machine. I can go Ice Spirit like this. Okay, he's gonna Bar Barrel most likely. Bar Barrel at the Bomber, or pressure on the bombers at the river. Okay. The goblins get a lot of damage. He does go for the prince, though. That card is going to ruin my day. Let's go skellies, I guess, up top. I'm going to go for the bomber like this right here, and then we can just go for a drill again on offense. Keep the pressure on while he's trying to spam me. I'm going to go for the ice spirit up top. It does jump perfect. I can poison the furnace as well, and we're going to take one rocket, it looks like, on tower. Whatever, I don't care about that, though, because we are going to defend this perfectly. I'm going to manifest that right now. Let's go for the bomber. Okay. See what he does want to do. Berserker for this. He goes for the minions. I'm going to snowball. He does vines instantly. But look at that. Snowball going to push back the minions and give my cannon enough time to kill the entire push, basically, with the perfect ice spirit. Timing to take no damage. He's going to go Goblin Giant to back. And then he goes Prince. Oh, shoot. It's going to be tough, guys. I'm just going to keep it real. Bomber, one shot on tower. Please, bomber. No, what? I swear my bomber should have hit the tower right there. Let's go skellies like this. I got to poison the minions for sure. Ice Spirit to freeze. Okay, let's go for the Berserker. Wait, Prince. Let's go drill again. We have to keep the pressure on. Oh, my gosh. Another Prince is coming down. We're so cooked. Oh, boy. Oh, we are so unbelievably cooked. Wait, if I can defend this, I'm actually the GOAT. We have to get to our Evo Snow. That's the only way. Poison, we have to snowball because I have to get to my Evo. There's no way we're defending this without Evo Snowball. Let's go here. There's the vines. Ice Spirit up top. Where's my snowball? One more card, please. We're back to snowball right now. Okay. Skellies up top. I'm going to go for the Ice Spirit. Cannon down low. Oh my gosh. Look at this defense. Evo Snowball, baby. Okay. Poison on defense. We're not going to get too excited. 20 seconds left. Bomber low. Skellies up top to make sure the Goblin Giant doesn't get through. Wait, we're going to win. Berserker like this. I don't have anything for the Prince in cycle, so I got to be kind of careful. I'm going to snowball like this right now. Oh no. Bomber's going to take care of the Prince. We're going to go Skellies like this. I'm going to go for my Ice Spirit right here. Cannon to tank for the minions. Just tank for everything at this point. 5 seconds left. Berserker, and we are going to win this game. What a defense, guys. Holy moly. That one gets your blood flowing for sure. But thank goodness for Evolution Snowball. That card is an absolute bailout on the defensive end, and it just carries so heavily. We are now 1 win off of 2,000, which was the goal for the video. Facing B in this match, okay. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this guy plays Goblin Drill with, like, Golden Knight Executioner, if he didn't change decks, of course, for the new season and stuff. But I'm going to go for the Berserker in the back. I was correct. He does have Golden Knight. So I'm going to go for the Drill Bomber on the right-hand side, just to pressure him. I'm not sure what he has. He has Berserker. Okay, so I think he probably edited his deck quite a bit to update to the new meta. He might have Vines as well. You never know at this point. He does have Drill, so I'm going to go for the Cannon. We have to be very careful. We do not give this Golden Knight a lineup. And this is one of the things, you know, with this deck, you don't have a log, so the drill could be a little bit of an awkward thing, especially when paired with a card like the Golden Knights, but Bomber's a pretty good counter. We have the Skellies, we have the Ice Spirit Snowball, like, we're fine. Berserker does good against the drill, too, when he doesn't have any support with it, so he's going to go for the Xe up top. Very aggressive Xe right there. Wow, the Xe is just missing the Bomber. I don't know how it's missing that badly, but we do get all that damage back. I will take that for sure, and then we can just go for a Snowball on top of the Berserker plus the Executioner to take care of business. So I like this situation quite a bit right now. The only thing we have to worry about, I'm pretty sure he has Tornado because of the Golden Knight and the Xe. Like, that would only make sense logically, right? So, I'm going to go for my Ice Spirit the river right now and then see what he does want to do for that. I'm guessing he'll defend that. We'll see. Cannon comes down. Okay. Skellies like this. I don't really want to just go... I do want to go Drill, but I know he has Golden Knight, so there's not really much of a point when... It's kind of like when your opponent has a Dark Prince, a Golden Knight, a Skeleton King, and Cycle. Why even Drill? You know what I mean? It's just giving them free for Elixir trade. Like, he's going to pop the ability early. That was kind of the goal right here. Okay, that's going to be fine. The Cannon's going to take care of that, and then he goes for the opposite lane push here. Let's go Ice Spirit like this. I can go for the Skellies, and we're back to Berserker for this Goblin Drill. And yeah, not bad. We get his best card out of Cycle in this matchup, which is the Golden Knight, I would say. And then I'm going to go for the Drill plus Bomber on this left-hand side. He just played... Wait, he doesn't have Golden Knight. What does he have for this? Berserker? Yeah, he does Berserker, but I have Snowball now for whatever he places on my Drill. I'm going to go ahead and just go for the... Actually, you know what? I'm going to let it go. Maybe I should pre-Snowball to get a little bit more damage. Wow, I definitely should have. I did not think he would let that go completely, even though I know he's down Elixir. But that was crazy. Let's go for the Berserker Drill again. He's going to go for the Golden Knight this time. I'm going to go Bomber preemptively for the Golden Knight and then go for my... Ooh, okay, you know what? That wasn't bad. I was going to Snowball, but the Golden Knight does just take care of everything and Snowball wouldn't help me, so it doesn't matter. So I'm going to go for the Evo Cannon up top like this to make sure we don't give the Golden Knight much value right here. Oh, no. Wait, that's going to hit my tower, isn't it? It didn't hit my tower. I don't know how that Xe didn't hit my tower right there. I feel like he got a bit unlucky with that interaction, but just going to go for the Ice Spirit the river, and then this time I'm going to Snowball for the Berserker. Beautiful. Nice. Poison as well for the guards. Oh, that's huge. That is a lot of damage right there. Just like that, he's below 2,000, and we have a pretty comforting, controlling lead right now. Bomber one shot? Nah. It does hit the cannon once. I guess we'll take that. And he's going to go Golden Knight to back. So... Ooh, did we just drill into this? I think we do. We have Evo Snowball. That's the reason I'm doing this right now. Don't do this. It's not really a smart play, but I don't even care because Snowball Evo is that broken with the poison as well. We do get no drill damage, but look at the value that we get with the poison right there when paired with the Evolution Snowball. Here comes the all-in push from him. It's going to be pretty much do or die for him right now, I think. Bomber, though, is just going to clean up on top of that drill. So, yeah, not too much damage going to be thrown out. It's the Berserker for the Gold Knight. Beautiful blockage right there. Got a little bit sketchy. I'm going to go for the drill like that, and then we're going to probably poison this. I'm going to go Bomber actually at the river to take care of that cannon and force him to spend another Berserker. Okay, I'm fine with that. Let's go ahead and just chill and let him reset right here. Go for the Skellies down low like this. We can go for the Ice Spear at the river right now, and then I can just go for my cannon like this in the middle. There's the Executioner. Okay, let's go Goblin Drill. I'm going to go Drill on the inside tile, then poison the Xe plus the Golden Knight, and then Berserker behind like this. Bomber for the drill once again. I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. We can Snowball as well on top of that. Hopefully it's no hits. Nice. We do get no hits from his drill. I guess we took one at the beginning, but no hits from the drill when it spawned the goblins at the ends. Let's go for the drill on the front tile again right here, and keep the pressure on. We want to be super hyper aggressive, I think, in this one. I'm going to go for the poison like this. We have Evo Snow as well. I'm just going to go... Nah, let me chill. I'm going to wait for the Evo Snow when we really need it. Let's go Evo Cannon like this. This might be a situation where I go Evo Snow on defense. Yeah, let's go Evo Snow right here. It's going to get all of that in there. Beautiful. Bomber for the drill. He wasted his poison on the cannon. That's a terrible poison in my opinion, and he does get a lot of damage from that drill. I don't know how that got 400 damage right there. That was kind of insane, but whatever. It is what it is. We'll go cannon like this, Skellies up top, and then Bomber down low for the drill. Hopefully this time the Bomber can clutch up and not sell me. Let's go Berserker. Oh boy, he's going to get a connection here. With this Golden Knight more than likely. Wait, what? Golden Knight is trash. What the heck was that? It's not a bad card. I think he might have just popped the ability just a little bit too early right there, which is unlucky. But yeah, it's going to be game over, and we're going to hit 2,000. You know what? Let's go for one more match. I'm having a lot of fun playing this deck, so I might as well go for one more. Okay, we got a match against this person. He usually runs Royal Recruits, I want to say, like 99.99% of the time. I don't think I've ever faced this person running a different deck, to be honest. So I'm just going to go ahead and cycle my Bomber at the back. We can try and outcycle his arrows because I'm pretty sure this deck has arrows in it as fast as we can and get the Bombers to get infinite value. That's kind of our goal here. Let's go for the Ice Spirit. He does go for the arrows on top of that Bomber. That's fine. I've got my Snowball, but he does go for the Mighty Miner. Okay, doesn't have that good of drill defenses, I don't think, in this deck besides the Mighty Miner, so I don't really mind him placing it on the very first drill because, of course, we are going to have a faster cycle and be able to get back to another offensive drill as soon as we want, basically. I'm going to go cannon like this right here, and then that should be fine. I'm just going to go... Ooh, you know what? He's going to defend the Berserker, right? So I'm going to leak and then go for the Bomber at the back right here. There's the Dart Goblin. He might just go for the Skeleton Barrel on the right-hand side with the Dart Goblin. There it is. I think we can defend this with the Snowball plus Skellies, if I'm not mistaken. On top of that, that should barely kill the Dart Goblin. Then also Ice Spirit's going to clean up the barrel. Pretty good defense right there. Let's go for the offensive. I'm also going to Berserker. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I thought he was going to play something on top of the Bomber. He's going to Recruits now. Yeah, okay. So bad Berserker by me. It's okay, though. We should be all right on this defense, I would like to think. That wall breaker is going to slide by at least one of them. Yeah, it is. That's fine. So you know what? Honestly, I think the bad Berserker kind of cost us that bit of damage. If I had the Berserker, we would have taken no damage, but it is what it is right there. So I think this matchup is going to be better in double elixir because I can kind of Evo Snowball poison a little more on offense and try and create these massive counter pushes where I'm just like overwhelming him over and over and getting infinite poison value with also the Evo Snow lining things up. So that's my goal, is to pretty much get to our Evo Snowball in this situation. I'm going to go for the Snowball on top of that, and then I'm going to go Ice Spirit if he goes for the barrel. Yep, there it is. And then we can just go for the Berserker down low for the Skeleton Barrel. Not bad, not bad. It's going to take care of that with no damage, and then we can just go for a Drill plus Bomber at the river, I think is the play. I'm going to drill on the side just in case he Mighty Miner predicts it this time, and then we should be all right. So we just go for the Bomber. I'm going to Evo Snow the guards right now. He's going to Mighty Miner the bridge. That should be some decent damage from that Goblin Drill. Yeah, not bad. He does have to go for the defensive wall breakers. I'm going to go for the Skellies Evo Cannon like this, and then, okay, not bad. Let's go Ice Spirit right here. I'm going to go for the Poison on top of the Skeleton Barrel as well, and then can we defend that with no damage? I'm going to go Bomber down low, okay. Not too shabby. Skellies as well to make sure the barrel doesn't get too much damage. And yeah, we're doing all right now. It's going to be a little bit tricky to defend in triple, I think. So we just kind of got to utilize double to the best of our abilities. Get our cannon down and just start stacking bombers, I think, here on defense. Nice Bomber shot on tower. That's a very, very big low key. Let's go for the Bomber like this. Skellies right here. He might Dart Goblin. We'll see. I'm going to go for the Snowball as well. He does go for the arrows. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to cannon up top. All right, we should be all right here. I've got my Bomber on the left-hand side. That's good. I'm going to go Skellies as well to make sure that all dies. Quirks, and then the cannons are going to take care of the rest. So I'm going to go for the drill plus Ice Spear at the river. Nice, that Ice Spear's going to jump on the Dark Goblin. Beautiful Ice Spear right there to kill the Dark Goblin. That's perfect. He's going to recruit the river. No, he's going to go for the guards the river. Interesting. We don't get any damage, but I will say that he had to spend quite a bit of elixir on defense, so I'll definitely take that interaction for sure. He might pop the ability. I'm going to go for the Skelly's Evo Cannon to kill the wall breakers without taking any damage. Then I can go for the drill again here with an Ice Spear at the river and keep the pressure on as much as we can. He's going to go for the guards. We can snowball that instantly here. Hopefully get a few shots on tower. Nice. The Goblin drill getting so much value right now with the snowball pairing as well. He might just go for the recruits. There it is. I'm going to poison the Dark Goblin like this, and then he's probably going to go Skeleton Barrel opposite lane if I had to guess. So I'm going to get my cannon down preemptively for that, and then that's going to take care of business. So nice cannon right there to take care of the rest of the recruits. He might go barrel wall breakers. I've got to be a little bit careful of that. I'm going to go drill on offense while he's trying to pressure me. Bomber as well. I've got Evo Snow too if we need it. I'm going to go Berserker like this. Evo Snow for the Goblin gang. Okay. I like this. I like this. He does go for the guards. So yeah, like I said, he does have guards and Goblin gang, which is kind of weird, but you know, it's just how this deck functions. Pretty much so many splitty cards. Is that a way to describe them? Like cards that you can split. That sounds like the wrong way to word it, but just gonna go for the Berserker at the back like this. He's most likely going to arrows that Bomber. I'm gonna go for the cannon evolution up top like this. Maybe predict a Dark Goblin. I was trying to predict a Dark Goblin right there, but we did not catch it, unfortunately. All right, that was kind of a bad play, low-key, because now I'm gonna put myself in a elixir deficit, but it's okay. Let's go Skellies like this. Bomber is getting so much value for 2 elixir. Look at the value on that Bomber. Wow. Let's go for a Berserker at the back. Here comes the big push from him. 40 seconds left. Can I defend this? That is the question. I don't know, to be honest. He's going to arrows him back to a Bomber, though, of course. We're going to go for the Berserker. I'm going to poison this Dark Goblin in the tower right now. Go for the Evo Cannon up top for the Skeleton Barrel as well, and that should be decent as well. I'm going to go for the Bomber. Snowball on this Skeleton Barrel to make sure it pops, then I can go for the Cannon up top like this. Holy moly, the spam is absolutely redonkulous. What the heck? Okay, Bomber to the side. We have to go Skellies up top like this, snowball the barrel, and then we can just defend with a cannon up top right here for the wall breakers. Okay, I've got to kill this Dark Goblin with my Skellies if I can. I'm going to Evo Snowball on defense like this, and I think we're all right. I'm going to go Evo Cannon on 0. Holy moly, the pressure is absolutely absurd with this deck. The Skeleton does get some shots. I'm going to go Berserker to make sure that Dark Goblin does not win him the game, and we are going to win this match. Holy moly, we defended like our life depended on it right there, and we do just barely hang on. Anyways, hope you guys did enjoy this video with this Goblin Drill Cycle deck. I definitely did, and I hope everyone has a great rest of their day and enjoys the Butch clip at the end of this video as well. And yeah, anyways, peace.